Are mind-reading machines ethical in neurotelemedicine? Imagine a device that can read your thoughts or feelings without you saying a word. It sounds like science fiction, but neurotechnology is making this a reality. These brain-computer interfaces can record and interpret brain signals, opening new doors for remote diagnosis and treatment. But with these advances come big questions about ethics. Should we allow machines to access our thoughts? How do we protect mental privacy? And who gets to decide how this technology is used? These are the issues we need to explore. Respect for autonomy is a key principle in medical ethics. Patients must give clear, informed consent before any brain data is collected or used. They need to understand what the device is doing, what data it gathers, and who can see it. Without this, a person's mental privacy could be violated. Mental privacy is about protecting your thoughts, feelings, and intentions from being accessed without permission. If patients are not fully informed or feel pressured, their ability to make free choices is compromised. Beneficence and non-maleficence mean that these devices should do more good than harm. For example, they can help people with paralysis communicate or monitor epilepsy more effectively. But risks exist. Misreading brain signals could lead to wrong diagnoses or treatments. There's also the danger of misuse, like profiling or manipulating individuals' neural data for commercial or political reasons. Ensuring these devices are accurate, reliable, and used only for medical purposes is essential to uphold these principles. Justice involves fairness. If neurotechnology becomes common, it must be accessible to everyone, not just a select few. Otherwise, health inequalities could grow. There's also concern about using brain data in workplaces or schools to evaluate or influence people without their knowledge. Laws and policies are needed to prevent discrimination and ensure equitable access to these powerful tools. In practice, neurotelemedicine can allow remote monitoring of neurological conditions, real-time treatment adjustments, and new ways for patients with communication challenges to connect with healthcare providers. But the rise of consumer neurotechnology, like wearable brain sensors, complicates things. These devices are less regulated and might collect sensitive data without proper safeguards. This raises questions about who owns the data and who can access it. Ultimately, the ethical use of mind-reading machines depends on strict consent processes, strong data protection, transparency about limitations and risks, and fair access. Without these measures, the potential harms, privacy breaches, loss of autonomy, and unfair treatment could outweigh the benefits. Current laws often don't fully address these issues, so new regulations are needed to protect mental privacy and prevent misuse of neural data. While these devices hold promise for advancing neurotelemedicine, their ethical deployment isn't automatic. Careful attention to consent, privacy, accuracy, and fairness is necessary at every step. Only by doing so can we ensure that the benefits of neurotechnology are realized without infringing on individual rights or well-being.